Yes, we are pregnant. We're expecting a baby, and I am pregnant. I am pregnant. I am with child. This is so terrifying. Oh, it's up, guys. I'm so scared. I don't know why. I just don't know. I just don't know. That's what? I literally have not processed this. My body is, I think it's shutting down. It's not shutting down, but it is. I woke up at like 1 minute to 6 this morning, and I was so mad because I wanted to sleep more, but I couldn't sleep more because I had a dream that I witnessed a murder. Yeah, you heard me, I said that right. Yeah. It was so traumatic, like what the hell. And it was crazy because it wasn't just like out of nowhere. It was like the whole scene of the dream had been brewing up to this moment, that this woman would get killed by a friend of hers. And then I like had to shake myself awake to wake myself up from the dream because it was so traumatizing. Oh my gosh. So welcome to Pregnancy Dreams. Ultra vivid, really fun. I love watching people be murdered in my dreams on a Saturday morning. Oh yeah, that's exactly how I want to start my weekend. I was so scared and traumatized when I woke up. I couldn't go back to sleep. I had to get straight out of bed, go to pee because I needed to pee really bad, thank God. Because if I didn't need to pee, I might have had to experience more of the dream. So the pee helped wake me up, I think. And then I had a cup of tea. I watched Jen Im's birth vlog, and then I watched a couple of vlogs, and now I'm just like, it's gonna be a long day. I can't believe I woke up at 6 a.m. Like, this is gonna be the longest day ever. The days are so long, but so short. I don't know, it's gonna be a long day because I'm gonna be exhausted, so let's get prepared for Abby's nap in about 3 hours. Being pregnant is really exhausting. It's just exhausting. I'm very tired. I'm like tired all the time. So much so I had to call my doctor because I was like, I'm extremely tired. Like, abnormally tired. Not pregnancy tired. Everyone's just like, I'm a bit tired. But I'm like exhausted every day. Going down the street is exhausting. And I'm 7 weeks exactly today. That's crazy. I'm 7 weeks pregnant. Oh my God. It hasn't sunk in. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know, like, my house is a mess. You can see there's like shit behind me. There's pepperoni back there that I haven't eaten yet. I don't know, I'm saving it for a moment when I'm like really desperate. I think I got some cloves somewhere there. What is that? My top? I don't know even why it's there. It was supposed to be on the laundry rack, but you know what? It's there, isn't it? I don't know what else is back there. But yeah. Things are a bit of a mess. Anywho, morning. Thought I'd share that little tidbit of a dream with you instead of writing it down, so it can further traumatize me forever. I'm probably gonna have some overnight oats and watch the rest of my Korean drama, You Are My Destiny. I'm rewatching it because I'd been wanting to rewatch it for months, and now I just felt like watching it, but I feel like it was a bad idea because I've been binging it and crying all the time. So that's been fun. I'm sure baby loves it when mummy's crying all the time because I'm sure that doesn't stress the baby out at all. It's fine. Baby's the size of a jelly bean. Actually, today baby's something new. I look really terrible. Just haven't really done my hair in like 3 days. So there's that. Enjoy. Let's see what baby is right now. Baby is... Oh my God. Baby looks so different already today. Let me show you. This is what baby looks like today. This app is really cool. I can actually, let's see if I can, you can kind of see. Let's get you a better view. So, can you see a little heart moving? Oh my God, sorry if this freaks anyone out. But I think this app is so cool. Like, you can see actually to size as well. Oh, no, that's changing the baby. 1 second. Come on, Abs, you can do this. There we go. That's the scale. Literally, that is the baby in my belly. Like, it's that big. That big. I have quite small hands, so that big in my belly. That big. How crazy is that? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Let's talk about how that's crazy. Let's read some info about baby. Tiny paddle-like structures are beginning to form, which will eventually become hands and feet. Cute. Eye development. Oh, the eye is darker now. It's not just a socket. Eyelids are almost complete. The iris is beginning to form, which will determine your baby's eye color. Oh my god, that's so creepy. What color are my baby's eyes going to be? Mine and Kyle both have brown eyes, so I assume brown, but there is a potential possibility they won't be brown. Tiny, maybe really light brown. Tiny little teeth buds are developing under... What color is Kyle's mom's eyes? I think she has blue eyes. Does she have blue eyes or brown eyes? I can't remember. That's so weird now. I think about that. Figure that out later. Tiny little teeth buds. Tiny little teeth buds are developing under the gums. Oh, is that the gums? Okay, anyways. And the breathing tube, which connects with the lungs, is forming. Cute. I'm on day 49. And do you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good considering the shock of having a baby. Like, I think compared to week 4 when I found out, I'm doing great. I'm doing very great. So I think I got into like mum mode very fast, and I was like, I'm having this baby's coming, there's nothing I can do to change that. Let's get ready, let's start making lists, let's start getting prepared, let's create a budget, like this is happening, we are a go. So that's where I'm at. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I just wanted to tell you that I'm 7 weeks pregnant today, and I'm exhausted all the time. All the time. This is no exaggeration. At least I'm not nauseous. Touch wood, touch wood. Oh, I don't have. Oh wait, I've got real wood right here. Touch wood. Knock on wood. At least I'm not nauseous. My mum said she was never nauseous, so apparently she didn't really have any symptoms for all her pregnancies, all 3, which is crazy. That actually blows my mind. So, hey, please give me all those vibes. I hope that I don't have any symptoms other than tiredness. I mean, I really wish I wasn't tired, but at least I'm not nauseous, which means I can still work, I can still do things, I can still go. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that I need to take a nap after like walking like 100 feet, I can still do things. You know, theoretically speaking. Life without caffeine. How does anyone survive? Anywho, I'm out. Bye. I'm gonna eat some oatmeal now so I can take my prenatals. So yeah. Hello. Look a bit washed out. Ooh. Hi guys. I am officially in week 10. And I am officially feeling nauseous. It started this morning. I woke up and I'm like out of breath. I just got home and all I did was change my trousers and I'm out of breath. I woke up this morning and I was just like kind of keeling over. I had to get straight out of bed and I just like sat there on the edge of the bed just like for about 5 minutes thinking, am I gonna be sick? And I just started taking, because I have low iron, and I just started taking Floridix, which is an iron supplement here in the UK. I was recommended by the maternity team at the hospital that I'm with to take either Floridix or Spartone, but I chose Floridix just because it was more financially made sense to have like pills instead of like sachets that you put in water. So yeah, it was just like 84 pills or 24 sachets that cost more than the 84 pills. I was like, of course the 84 pills, but I don't know, it was like on some like forums, I guess you could say, on an app asking, and some people were like, oh, take Spartan. well, one person's like take Spartone is better, because it's more natural. So if my nausea doesn't go away, and I think it's to do with the iron supplements, I'll stop taking the iron supplements for maybe a couple of days. If my nausea stops, then I will know that it was the supplements causing it, because before I've taken iron supplements in the past and they've made me feel sick, but not like nauseous, but just like oozy and unwell. So kind of like thinking that's the reason why. So yeah, I'm gonna stop taking it if I don't feel well by the end of the week, and for a couple of days, and if I start to feel better, I'll know it's the reason, and then I'll move to Spartone. But for now, and I was just thinking it'd be more convenient because when I have to go to work, just like access to water is not always really easy or fast. So I just thought it would just be way easier to have tablets, just because I can take them around. It's more portable and less fuss. So nausea in week 10. I'm 10 plus 3. I'm 10 weeks and 3 days today, I think, somewhere around that. 2 weeks until my first scan. I'm 10 plus 3 today. Have a look-see. Have a look-see at that baby. Look, it's done a great fingernails. Going eyelids. Look at that little air. It's kind of strange. Oh my gosh. It's creepy. Little fingers and toes. Cute. And that's like to size. So this is my head. I have quite a small head. I mean, like, smaller, just a little bit smaller than average. And that's to size. It's 1.6 inch. That's obviously not 1.6 inch. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. 1.6 inch is about that much, because, you know, I have a measurement on my finger for an inch. So it's just about that. Where my thumb is, that is 1.6 inch. So it's pretty accurate. So yeah, crazy. I did my blood tests at my booking appointment. I don't know if I've spoken to you since my booking appointment. I can't actually remember. I don't know if I said anything in week 9. Week 9 was kind of just like more of the same exhaustion, basically exhaustion. Nothing much else, just exhaustion. And I think that was it. Oh, I had some bad back pain. Or was that week 8? But at some point I will probably like actually sit down and just talk about how my first trimester went. Let's have a look. Week 9. Ooh, I had some cramps, lots of bloating, lots of gas, lots of fatigue, insomnia, couldn't sleep one night. Yeah, that was bad. But other than that, week 9 was okay. This week I feel a bit more energetic. So I think the fatigue is gonna start passing soon, which I'm very excited about. I worked so much last week, it's probably why I didn't actually film anything or tell you how I was going, because I was so exhausted by the time the week was done. I was doing crazy hours, like 13-hour days, and then like 3-hour commute. Oh, anyways, I don't want to think about it. But I'm starting to consider what to do about my work, because I can't do this through winter. I know for a fact eventually I'm going to start showing, so I won't fit my clothes, and I don't want to buy any more clothes in a size I don't fit or in a size that I won't be forever. So I'm considering changing work, especially because winter's coming. Usually in winter I just kind of go into hibernation and I just stop doing film work, and I either move into like a full-time job or I just take a break. And I usually like work like crazy through the summer, so I have enough money to like carry me through. So, but this time it's a bit different, you know, baby on the way. A little bit more expensive in the coming months than it would normally be. So even though I've been working a lot during the summer and, you know, I've saved up a bunch of money, that money is going towards baby. So yeah, so now I'm thinking about remote work I can do, so I'm able to at least work longer, preferably self-employed, so I can make sure I can 100% get my maternity allowance, because I'll be screwed if I can't get that, like really screwed. So it's kind of my, what's the word, priority right now, to find something I can do, or at least do a bit of film work, maybe like once a week or a couple of times a month, just so I can make sure I'll be able to get my maternity allowance, and I still apply for that. because I'm self-employed, and at this point, if I get a full-time job, I think I spoke about this last time, if I get a full-time job, I won't get maternity pay, so that's just stupid. But yeah, I won't get maternity pay, so I'm not like, even if I got a full-time job, it will not do anything for my life other than help me to like save up now up until when the baby comes. But eventually I would have to go on maternity leave, and I would basically be not applicable for anything. So that's week 10. I guess I probably next time, unless anything major happens in week 11, I'll probably see you at the 12-week scan. Nothing really to tell here. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, just a bit nauseous this morning, so I bought a bunch of stuff. I got some snacks on my way home today, because I was like, I feel like I need it, and I did. Basically my one day, I've got a COVID test at the end of the week, so I'm done for this week. I'm just gonna rest because I did too much last week, so I'm just gonna rest. I got some Skips prawn cocktail, I got Monster Munch Flamin' Hot, which are like my favorite, and Rubicon Mango, which I love. And I used to drink it all the time when I was in college, and then I stopped drinking it as much because obviously I lived abroad. I lived in Korea, they don't have it there. I lived in Canada, they don't have it there, so I recently started craving it. Ooh, I haven't told you about my cravings. Let's talk about my cravings. One of the first cravings, I guess, was like Rubicon Mango. I remember Carl went home and was like, is there anything you want? Oh no, I was at work, I think, and I messaged Carl, I was like, oh my god, Rubicon Mango. And he's like, I'll get some on the way home from work. I was like, thank you. But yeah, that was like one of my first cravings. So I've got that now because I just love the flavor of it now. Again, because I remember how great it is. Sweet things taste really sweet. They taste so good. I don't like sweet things normally. When I'm not pregnant, I will not eat chocolate. I don't eat sweets. Like, I got a bunch of sweets that I had to gift people because I got them free, and I had to gift like most of our sweets. I kept a bit of the dark chocolate because I was doing keto and I was able to have dark chocolate, and I used to use it in recipes, but now I just can't even look at dark chocolate. I'm not really interested. But like sweet stuff, oh, suddenly got a sweet tooth. Like dessert, I'm like, that might be because I've been keto for so long that now my body's like, give me the sugar, just give me all the sugar. Cravings, grapes, obsessed with grapes. Always got grapes in the fridge. Fruit, basically all fruits. In the beginning, apples were kind of satisfying. I had orange yesterday. I had a sweet clementine. Oh, it's so good. But it made my hands smell like raw pork, like not pork, raw minced beef. This kind of put me off. Like, I might have to ask Kyle to peel the clementines because I couldn't wash the smell off my hands. I tried 3 times and it was still like vaguely there. I was like, ugh. If you know what like older raw minced meat smells like when it's like day before expiry and it's kind of like starting to brown. Anyways, I don't want to think about that. That made me feel really ill yesterday. What else have I been craving? Kyle's really good at this because he knows, because he's the one who has to get most of it. Yesterday, I'll just have these moments where I'll just start fiending things and it'll be at random. Like yesterday, I was thinking about cinnamon. I was like, ooh, I would love a cinnamon, like a cinnamon swirl. What are those called? Cinnamon roll. Yeah, I was feeling about that yesterday. Pineapple in fried rice. And I thought that this was a stupid thing and it was weird, and then I was like, oh, like the one we had like last week. I was like, oh, is this why I want this thing? I thought I'd invented it, and I just have these flavors and I can taste them in my brain, and like I guess that's how a craving works. I'm not hungry most of the time, I just want this thing, and like I don't necessarily want all of this thing. I don't want a lot of it, I just want to have a bite. So it's the weirdest thing ever. I was sitting on the couch, I was like telling Kyle about this. I was like, I'm not even hungry, but I really want to eat this thing. I just want one bite. Can you eat the rest? And he's like, yeah, that's called a craving. I was like, is that what the craving is? You just want something, but you're not actually hungry. So yeah, I guess that's technically what a craving must be, because that's what it's like every time I have a craving. Anyways, now I'm craving all those things in that bag, so I am going to go have those. But yeah, I guess fruit has been my biggest craving, which I'm very happy about. I've missed fruit a lot because I was keto, so I couldn't have any fruit, so that's been nice. Bran flakes, my other craving. Love bran flakes right now. I bought crunchy nut clusters to mix with the bran flakes because I love this cereal called clusters and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own. I gave up because I was just like, I can't bother to walk around and find it. So it's usually in big grocery stores, but I just couldn't find it. So I've been mixing bran flakes and crunchy nut clusters, like 70-50, 70-30, to kind of create my own clusters, because the clusters aren't as satisfying as actual clusters. Oh man. But the bran flakes with like raisins, any dried fruit, amazing. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I am gonna go now because this girl's hungry. I just need to drink. Like, I haven't had any water today. One of the perks of being on set. Sometimes if you're on a weird production, there's no water. But yeah, I'm out. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Today I'm 11 weeks pregnant. Isn't that wild? I actually just decided to turn the camera on. I did my hair. I literally did not wash my hair for 3 weeks. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, anyways, I didn't wash my hair for so long. And I finally washed my hair a couple of days ago. And it's just been like in twists, waiting to be unraveled so I can have like my hair actually done. So it feels so nice, like, to just have my hair like washed clean and just down. It's nice because it's been a minute. Yeah, I've had it in like the 2 twists style for 3 weeks. Which is as long as I didn't wash it. 11 weeks pregnant and crazy. I actually haven't looked at the thing, so let's have a look. I'm excited. I haven't looked at it. I usually look at it at like midnight, but I think I fell asleep before midnight last night, so I didn't see it. But oh, baby looks kind of the same. A little bit different. Cute, huh? And let's try and get it to scale. Jesus is big. That is to scale. This is my head. This is a baby, like in my belly. Well, I've got my blanket right here, but like, that's huge. Let's just talk about that. 2.13 inches. Oh yeah, I remember reading that in week 11, baby's gonna go through a growth spurt. Holy, that's a huge growth spurt. That's like almost a whole inch, but not quite. Like at least half an inch plus. Oh my God. Whoa, baby grew big. Okay, so baby didn't look much different, but baby definitely is much different. Blood cells. Your baby's liver and spleen are now producing blood cells, and the pancreas is beginning to release the digestive enzymes. I can't speak. Your baby's now able to bend, stretch, kick, and even make faces. The kidneys are now producing urine from the amniotic fluid that he or she ingests. Wow, that's wild. Can we talk about that? Can't believe it. I'm 11 weeks pregnant. The daily blog and the daily info is really good. Bloated and gassy. And unexpected reaction to your good news. I think these are going to be real good reads, so I'm excited for that. I'll read those later on, but yeah. Do you know what? I haven't even talked about how I feel. I feel amazing. Number one, I had a pumpkin spice latte today. It had a double shot of espresso in it. That is about 90 milligrams, whatever. 90 blah, blah, blah of caffeine. My allowance is 200, but I never drink caffeine. So that's probably why I'm feeling extremely great today and super energetic, because it's basically the first piece of caffeine I've had since I found out I'm pregnant. I had 1 cup of tea that was not decaf. That's it. In the whole, like, where I started at week 4, we're in 11. That's 7 weeks. Do you know what? I'm so proud of myself. Abby, you have the freaking iron will of an iron lady. I don't know. But yeah, I could not believe that I haven't had caffeine for that long. It's mind-blowing. I lied to myself because I got Greg's this morning and I was like, do you know what? I saw it and I was like, that sounds tasty. Even though when it came, it didn't sound like it was. I should have just got Starbucks, but then I would have had to pay £5 for a bacon roll, and that seems stupid. When I paid
£3, what, £2 something for a whole bacon and sausage baguette, which is always amazing. Greggs have great breakfast items for really affordable prices. So if I'm ever fiending for breakfast, and Kyle's not here, so I can't get McDonald's because McDonald's delivery prices and all that, like you have to spend a certain amount. What was I talking about? Why was I talking about that? I got Greggs. Oh yeah, I had pumpkin spice latte. Caffeine. I had caffeine. I feel wonderful and very chatty. But I'm at week 11 and I'm not tired anymore. Even before this, like barely tired. I can feel myself coming out of the cloud of first trimester. I didn't get any more nauseous than that day that I vlogged, when I vlogged in week 10 that you saw. I didn't get any more nauseous than that. It was literally one day. And yeah, like the fatigue after that kind of started to lift, and it's been getting better every day. And I've been feeling better. I told you that I started taking Floridix, right? Because I have low iron. That's probably why I'm feeling better. So it's been about a week, I think, of me taking it, and my energy's coming back. So I'm guessing low iron really had a lot to do with what my issue was. And so that kind of scares me a little bit. Like, it's one thing, like when you go online, you see people talk about the symptoms kind of disappearing and they're like scared. And me reading them being scared makes me scared, because I'm like, oh my God, my symptoms aren't like, I don't have that many symptoms. And that scares me sometimes. But especially because it's like I had low iron and that's why I was exhausted, maybe, potentially, we don't know. We will never know, because I didn't take iron supplements in the early days. However, my pregnant care that I originally took did have iron supplements in it naturally, so not naturally, but it was a part of it. So maybe it's just first trimester easing off. We have our first scan in a week and a half, basically the end of first trimester, which is week 13. So I will see you guys then. I totally forgot one major thing that has happened. It was actually last night. I woke up in the middle of the night. I think it was really early, probably 3 o'clock or something like that. And I was in a lot of pain, and I was just like, I could feel on like my left hand side that there was just something going on, and I felt so much pain. I just got up because I was like cramping a lot. And yeah, like it did eventually go away. Like I went bathroom, like nothing exciting happened, you know, but like it eventually went away. But I haven't really had any cramping since. Like I've had like maybe a couple of days where I've had like quick sharp like spasms inside me, but not like cramping pain like period pains or anything like that. But this one was like really painful, and it was probably just trapped gas or something, but it did feel really intense. And I've not had that, even though I've been like bloated at times in the early stages and gassy at times in the early stages, but like nothing. I've never had pain like that before. So yeah, that freaked me out a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm fine, like nothing's happened, like things still seem okay. So yeah, I forgot to mention that happened yesterday. So that was at 10 plus 6, so 10 weeks and 6 days. But everything is good, hopefully all is well. Like you really just don't know all is well until you see the baby, you know, and see a heartbeat. But yeah, so I am going with the idea that everything is fine because there's nothing to tell me otherwise. But yeah, and cramping is super normal in early pregnancy. It's super normal to have like cramping and pain. A lot of people just have it all throughout early pregnancy. I haven't really had it, so that's why it was a shocker to me. But yeah, as long as the pain isn't like super intense and there's like no bleeding, no like, yeah, I think I would know if there was something really terribly wrong. So yeah, like my midwife just told me, yeah, if you have any of those symptoms, like extreme pain, bleeding, or like a lot of liquid, just go to A&E. So yeah, that hasn't happened to me. I've had no bleeding whatsoever, you know, which is kind of weird. Not weird, it's like weird in the sense that's great and amazing, which is weird because, you know, used to be having periods, so you're like, I was like, I'm not gonna have a period for another lots of months. So that's a great thing, you know. That's something that is a plus about being pregnant, is that you don't have no more periods. So it's great. But yeah, so that's all. I just wanted to give you that extra update. I didn't film anything today. I like got ready and I cleaned out a bunch of stuff in my cupboard, but I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, I didn't film anything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna film something today. I'm gonna get ready and film something. But all I did was film this update, and yeah, I didn't make like a video for my other channel. I really wasn't planning to, but I thought I would, but I didn't. So now I'm just gonna watch a movie, have a jam donut, and wait for Carl to come back. Then we're gonna do mass cleaning of the home because it's kind of messy up in here. Because I've been obviously exhausted, so I haven't really been able to clean up as often as I normally do. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hello. Oh, terrible. But I just finished eating the tiniest little bowl of food. Look at that. This is a small bowl. This is a rice bowl. Imagine an Asian rice bowl. That's what that is. I wasn't feeling that hungry. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just make jjajangmyeon, which is like a Korean black bean noodle thing. I decided to make that. I had like a tiny bowl of it. I was like, I'll go back for more. And like I had a sip of tango. I got up to go back to get like an actual amount in my bowl. And the pain that just crippled me like is actually unbelievable. I did some Googling when I could finally like breathe, and I think it's round ligament pain. I'm really hoping it is, otherwise just like the other options are just all terrible. So, you know, round ligament pain is just when your body is growing and stretching, and like the ligaments that hold your uterus to some other parts of your body like stretches, causes pain. It's basically growing pains. But my god, it felt like the worst stitch in the world, and it was just like I could not walk. Every time I took a step, it was literally this pain that was just like stabbing me in the freaking uterus, and it was so painful. I was literally crying because it was so painful. And I've just like been lying here on the couch too scared to get up. I've only been on the couch for 2 minutes. I'm lying here too scared to get back up in case the pain comes back, because there's no way I can't do that again. So yep, thought I'd add a new symptom. I'm at 12 weeks today. Well, not today, I'm 12 weeks 3 days I think, or 2 days. Scan in 2 days. Excited and cannot wait, because now after this pain I'm like scared. But yeah, hopefully the little one in there is still doing okay and everything's gonna be fine. I'm breaking out like crazy right now, like, oh, ow, my chin just hurts so much. That's how much I'm breaking out. It's bad. Oh man, my skin's so dry, my hair's so dry. Where is this glow they talk about? It does not exist. Let me tell you. At least not in the first trimester, that is for sure. Anyways, I just wanted to give that update. This is a terrible angle. This is the worst angle in the world, but like this is the only angle I can give you right now because I can't get up. So we're at that. Do you know what? I'm gonna try getting up for you guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna look any better when I get up, but at least I can try. Oh, it's gone. So happy. Okay, I'm gonna go eat now. I'll see you guys at the scan or something. Hi guys. Today is the day of our ultrasound. I've actually just got back from it. So very exciting. It was really cool. It was weird and cool to see our little chick, Kiwi. It's Kiwi this week. Our little Kiwi rolling around in there. He or she was sleeping a lot. It was crazy because we went in to do our scans, and then they were just like, the woman who was scanning us, the imager, I can't remember what they're called, but she was like, yeah, baby's sleeping. Ah, look, there's his arms and legs. Okay, we need the baby to get into a new position now. And so she was like, okay, so can you do some jumps? So I'm like jumping in the room, Carl's just sitting there like laughing. And then after I sat back down, no movement, baby's still asleep. And then they were like, she was like, oh, can you just like pull your knees up? And then like at first she was like belly dance, so I tried belly dancing, that didn't work. She's like, pull your knees up and like wiggle your lower half of your body to get the baby to wake up. Nah. She's like, okay, how about you just go walk? After she was like there for, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to get an image because she needed to test the baby's fluid and stuff. So she was like, just go for a walk for 20-25 minutes, come back. Hopefully the baby would have moved or woken up by then. Came back, baby had barely woken up. It was moving, it was definitely moving a lot more than it was before. You know, we saw the heartbeat and everything, so the baby was fine, but like, it was just asleep the whole time. Then it was just like there, just like moving, and then finally she got the pictures. Oh, and then I had to go pee because I had too much liquid in my bladder. My bladder was too full to take the right images, so she was like, just go to the toilet, 20 seconds, come back. So I had to do that twice. I did it first time, didn't work, obviously, because baby was still in the same place and she couldn't get the image, and then I had to do it again. But in the end, she got the images, tested the fluid. I think everything is fine. Normal baby, looks healthy, she said. She was so, yeah, strong heartbeat. Didn't get to hear the heartbeat. I think it's at 20 weeks we get to hear the heartbeat. She says it's like a different machine, different equipment, which I kind of already knew based on what other people had said. But it was actually really cool. It was really fun. It was so cool. So this is our little kiwi. I call it a kiwi because it's the size of a kiwi. Can you see? Look at it. So cute. That's so wild that that thing is inside of my stomach. In my uterus right now. Yeah, it kind of blows my mind, you know? But yeah, it was cool that we got to see or her, and I'll insert Kyle's thoughts on becoming a dad and what he thought of the ultrasound now, so that you guys can get to like hear how he thought, because I didn't record his reaction when I told him because I knew he was going to be so shocked. Like, we were not expecting it, so I knew he was going to be shocked and that he would go through motions. Plus I think he was coming home really late that night from a work trip they'd been on, so I was just like, that's just too stressful, there's no need. I know how he's gonna react, he's gonna be shocked. Yeah, and I wanted him to be able to be like honest about how he felt, and I felt like if he figured out I was filming it, he might not be as honest as he would if there wasn't a camera. I mean, he would, but like, I feel like he would have held back. So it was good to know how shocked he was then and to see his transformation to now. So I am sad that I don't have it though. I kind of wish I had filmed it, but at the same time, yeah, it's fine. When we're actually planning for the next child, if we decide to have another one, I'll film it then. But yeah, here are his thoughts on the ultrasound, becoming a dad, seeing his child, first ever child, for the first time. Tell me, babe, how was your scan today?
It's actually really good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's different when you get the test and you're like, oh, you're pregnant. And you're like, holy,
What were your thoughts then?
holy crap. But yeah, you know, like after seeing it and like seeing it move and seeing the hands, and it's just like, holy crap, it's actually there, it's alive. It's definitely changed the day. Definitely a different sense of like purpose, responsibility, for sure. So yeah, I'm definitely way more excited. I'm, you know, still freaking out that like it's alive. It's real. You know? But yeah, overall I'm excited.
So that's what he thought about becoming a dad. He was really excited. He laughed a lot and he was like, oh, cool. Like, he asked lots of questions, more questions than I asked. I really didn't ask that many questions. Probably because I've done so much research and I've read so much and I'm like all the forums and stuff. So I'm like, I know so much already. But yeah, It's kind of cool. You guys will be finding out about this probably in 2 weeks. I was thinking, should I say anything so soon? It's still really early, but the baby's fine. Baby's heart's beating very strong. It's healthy. So really, the only reason I wouldn't say anything is if we wanted to like just keep it to ourselves for a while. But because Kyle has such a huge family anyways, like we kind of need to tell all of them. And yeah, just I feel like it'll be easier and less stressful on us if we tell people, to be honest. And I will be able to make videos again. It's been really hard trying to make videos because I honestly can't keep this. I don't know, the secret seems too big and I can't keep it. And I've been struggling with making any other content. So the only thing right now that my brain can think about is literally having a baby and having a child and all the things I need to be doing for that. So that's literally taking up all my brain space, you know, and I was battling fatigue for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's only just given up like in the last couple of weeks. So, and at this point now I'm like, it would be weird if I was to post about anything else. And so I'm just kind of like, I just want to tell you guys really soon so I can get it out there and I can just be free, and maybe even do Vlogmas this year. It's been crazy, but it was really nice. We had lunch after the ultrasound, which is where you saw Kyle. We had a nice little pub lunch before he had to go back to work. So, but yeah, cool stuff. So I will see you guys. This is the end of this video, I guess. Look at this little peanut. Look at it. Does it look like me? I think it does. But yeah, that's crazy. Anytime I look at it like, and I try and put the two together, like this is in here. Look at that. Oh, I didn't do a belly shot. So this is where I'm at. Just ignore all the stuff over there. That's Kyle coming back from his trip and he didn't put his stuff away because, you know, Kyle. But literally, like, can I get... Can you see that? It's like something's coming in, guys. Something is coming in here. Look at that, look at that. Little bit. Got a little something. Not really showing that much, but a little something in there. That's it. That's the end of this video. I say this video, but I don't know what this video is yet. A culmination of my symptoms, my first trimester, and the ultrasound. This is gonna be a very long video. I hope you're in for the ride. I just really wanted to document this whole thing. I know that we weren't expecting to have this little nugget, but the nugget is coming. so I really want, obviously it's my first child, I want to document the whole thing for my memories. And you know, for anyone else who's out there and having a child that they weren't expecting, I thought this might be useful or helpful to you. So, you know, we went through the motions. I started off very shocked, as you could see at the beginning, when I tested and found out, when I was not expecting to find out. Like, I looked crazy because literally I was expecting negative 100. I was like 99.999% sure. Obviously I was wrong, because it was positive, and now we're 12 weeks and 5 days, and baby's got a heartbeat, it's got fingers and toes, it's like, feet are so cute. Anyways, yeah, and now I'm over the shock. I'm still like, wow, in awe that there's a baby growing inside my stomach, but the shock part's kind of disappeared. Now I'm just kind of like in the, I'm like in a pre-nesting mode where I'm feeling like there's lots to do. I need to start doing stuff. I kind of want to buy some things. I can now buy baby clothes, I guess, because I know baby's real and happening. There was a time there when I was like, is this even real? I feel fine. Baby's real, it's still there. That's the next up. Next up is planning, buying. We've been saving. I've just been pulling some of my, like, pulling profits from investments that I had that are just like going crazy, and I'm like, I need to pull some profit from this because I'm having a baby. So I thought it was a really good time to do that, especially with like crypto and Tesla, which have gone wild. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about that on my other channel, I'm sure. And I do have a finance channel. If you've never been on my finance channel, I know some of you have come over and been like, you have this channel, it's finance, I did not know this. It's Abby Chow, and I talk about personal finance. I've been AWOL for a few months. As you know, I've been busy with life, work. I worked myself into the ground, and then I found out I was pregnant, and I was just like, I've escaped the internet, I've left, but I will be back. Like, you, obviously I'm back because you're watching this video. So let me know if there are any kind of videos you'd like to see pregnancy related on this channel, and I will be doing probably some finance stuff and planning stuff on the other channel for the more technical side. And this is my emotional channel. I like to call this my channel of my feelings and my thoughts, and that is my channel of my brain. All the things in here that I need to get out, like money, planning, finance, buying, spending, no spending, saving, lots of saving, investing. Anyways, I'm going, guys. This has got really long, so sorry. Sorry about how long this was, but I'm really excited. I'm like very giddy. It's funny, I almost passed out on the train, and then I was like, oh, I feel fine. Like, here I am, just non-stop talking. Thank you so much for watching this to the end. You are the real MVP. See you guys later. We're very excited. I'm gonna be a mum. Wild, absolutely wild. I was saying wow and wild at the same time, just wild. But I will see you guys next time. Bye, annyeong.